Hi, Royals. I just thought I'd better check in. It's been a couple weeks. I have been just completely, I don't even have a word for it, spent, bankrupt. So I put on my crown this morning already, and I got up and I wasted the morning, and Nolan, please be quiet, honey. Sorry. So I really just am trying to get back to what I've been trying to talk about. And some of the things that have happened over the last couple of weeks have kind of settled down. There's still more to come, but I'm just trying to take it one day at a time. And yesterday in church, I felt like I was yelling at God, and I was just angry, and I was just kind of telling him off. And I felt like I'm being told to just be still and know that I am God, and know that it's all in God's timing. It's not on our own timing. Even though we want it now, that doesn't mean this is a really tough pill for me to swallow, but I think that God can restore and will restore, and it's just a matter of time and prayer and His will. So I encourage you to keep your head up, keep your crown on, and find another royal that maybe needs to be reminded. As much as I'm sitting here speaking to you as your leader, I am struggling just the same. So I want to encourage you to look for someone else who you can undergird and lift up. And you know, when Moses was praising God and his arms became too tired and he couldn't hold them up anymore, his friends came along beside him and held his arms up, because as long as Moses' arms were raised in prayer, the war was winning, or in praise. And so the war was being won. And when his arms fell, then that's when the enemy started to advance. And so we need to be those friends. We need to find friends and have friends and be friends who can, uplift us. And even though we may be in the midst of trial, that doesn't mean you can't help someone else. And sometimes that help will heal you. So I'm looking for it. I'm in the midst of it. I was watching this movie, Sing, with my kids yesterday, and with our friends. And one of the things that this poor guy, Moon, he kept, this poor little koala bear, he would say, you know what the best thing about being at the bottom is? There's nowhere else to go up. And then something else would happen. I was like, oh, okay, well, you know what the best part about being at rock bottom is? There's nowhere else to go but up. And then eventually his entire theater disappeared. I mean, just was obliterated, and it was demolished. And so he was able to pick himself up with the help of friends, because he was just moping and sad, and it's his friends who came along beside him, and his legacy was restored. And so I think that Sing is a very good illustration of the point that I was making today. We need each other, and don't let people just drown in their own self-misery. So I hope you guys have a great day. Go be a friend, and I will hopefully talk to you soon.